Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Deliciousness, and today I serve you a taste of Hand of Fate 2, or I guess the other hand, I guess in this case. It is a roguelite, dungeon builder, dungeon crawling, card building, battle extraordinaire game that reminds me of Fable 2 for some reason whatsoever, but I can't really say that, can I? No, wait, too late now. Let's continue, shall we? So I did play a bit on the stream the other day, just a little bit, just to make sure that, you know, I actually knew how the game worked and all that. So we will continue on. So I'm not too bad at it. I'm getting pretty good at the tutorial level so far, but we'll get into the game and I will let you guys see for yourself.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Well, so I don't get demonetized, let's just quickly get the screen off there so YouTube doesn't detect that. And into the game we go.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side.
An end.
Let us see what the journey holds.
Right. The fool! Me!
The fool steps into nothingness. Because they know no better.
That's me.
In the same way, you must step into the void.
Thank you.
You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Thank you. My history is... well, I have a history, don't I? I hope. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you're determined to reclaim your father's amulets. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing amongst themselves. Let's move closer to eavesdrop, why don't we? Okay.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar.
75.
Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
75% chance of success. Ooh. We'll see if our record holds so far. Right now, we have a 100% success rate. We'll see how long that lasts us. Moving forward, you overhear the leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push off the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight, and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up much of a fight either. I don't know why they have a Brooklyn accent now, but... Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if you farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. You don't want that trouble. Now quiet. Here they come. Oh, 3 of toil. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, burying their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree to the path on the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. I have a weapon around here? Yeah, that'll do. Here we go. Give us all your food. Yes, it's a USB drive, but I can threaten somebody with this. I'm sure I could stab somebody with a USB drive if I tried hard enough. Alright, I could leap to the farmer's defense. I could offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free, or I could help the thieves with their extortion. Well, I can leave their defense, and they'll give me a bit of food. So right now, in the top left there, all I have is a success for this encounter. So I'm gonna offer them to help the farmers, but it won't come for free. We have no gold, shrieked the terrified farmers. But half our crop is yours if you protect us. So I have 2 cards added to the pile. I think both of them are 5 food for the gain there. Thieves eye you nervously. The farmers look at me hopefully. I can ask for more, or I can accept. I'm not gonna get too greedy yet, and we'll just accept. What's the worst that could happen? I draw my weapon with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. And The game is simple. The cards are dashed, and the counter is brought forth. We have the health, the rusty sword, the 4 of greed, the 3 of toil, and me. There's our ragbag grand of thieves. Look at them. Oh, sorry, they're not thieves, they are thugs. Sorry, that's my correctness. Thug. Violence for the sake of violence, and theft for the sake of money. Yeah, it's the same thing. Thieves attack frequently and evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons far less effective. Luckily, I don't have one. I have a medium right now. Alright. So, I have my finisher, my weapon ability, my attack, my defend, my bash, my evade, my camera, and my movement. I'm using a controller just because, you know, I like a controller. Sue me. Let's go forward. I'll show the camera mechanics as we go through here. So, hit me. Here we go. So we have the back. I have the counter there. Up. And as you can see, as I demonstrated purposely there, naturally, that we can lose life. Our life bar goes down from the top there, as you would expect. Oh, that was cheeky. Oh, look at these guys. Bashing me left, bashing me right. Bashing me left, right. Okay, there's that block. 1 hit, 2 hit, and... Oh. Need 2 more. Come on, 2 more. 2 more. And... There we are. Demonstrating every element of the game in a fight right there. Every element won. Cheating enemies, me getting hit back and forth, my face exploding as it comes out. With the brigade dispatched, the farmers turn to you. I hope your price doesn't prove too high. If the next harvest comes short, we'll starve regardless. That's 7 food right there from them. 5 from the other one. We are rich in food. I'm just picturing, we're about to lose a farm off of Mushu there. That's like the voice that came to my head there. I'll see if I can keep that image in my head as I keep talking to farmers. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread into your mouth to quench my everlasting hunger. My satisfaction lasts only a moment before realizing my father's amulet is not among the takings. I consume a food. Heavy sigh. And then another, and then another. I have 17, 16 of them, so I'll be fine for a while. The leader must still have it. You sat to your feet, determined to find him. Now, the elements of the game continue from here. This is where the dungeon kind of crawls out. So I have 89 life, 16 food, and 10 gold. The life, as you can see, I go to 0, I die. Done. Nothing fancy about that. The life can go up and go down through card events. Food, as you see there, I have 16 of them. Every time I move a tile, most of the time, I will consume 1 food to heal 5 life. If I have no food, I lose 10 life as I go on here. That's not good. Gold is gold. You spend it, you buy stuff, you lose stuff. It's gold. Nothing really else to go off there. And I have a few more elements we'll toss in down the road. As this game is not simple as it first appears. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath the filthy fox pelt, serving as an ill-fitted wig, the goblin winks at you, they think, with wild red eyes. Ah, I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I am to have any hope of getting all the people on my list before sunrise. Lowers his sack from his shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. Power everlasting. Do you have a damsel in there as well? I can take one of those, please. Nope. Okay. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming giant big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets, probably from another sack or a pocket he had on him. I can grab the warrior's axe, the soldier's sword, or a shield. Well, I have a sword and a shield right now, so I can demonstrate the axe. I like heavy weapons personally. It's just a style I enjoy. So, judge me if you will. The comments down below. Hint, hint, subtle, subtle. So, with this one, I take 6 hits to do a powerful strike that does 250% damage on a single target when activated. Armor Breaker against corrupted enemies. We'll get to those later on as well. Bash causes additional damage to the armored targets. And it's heavy, so it does more damage to armor and enemies while they block. They can evade easier, and I cannot riposte, which is, you know, counter hit. Compared to the neglected sword, it's a powerful one. It takes 9 hits compared to my 6. It does 25% more on the damage itself, additive. The neglected sword is rusty a little bit. I kind of left it in my backpack for years, so I cannot sell it or exchange it because no one wants to touch the Tetris sword, pretty much. And I have one-handed, so I can have a shield with it. Do I want to equip it? Not for this adventure. But I can show it off down the road. So, a wise choice. Before I go, there are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs into the night. His foxwig flapping in the evening breeze. So, foxes are usually red. Is this kind of like a throwback to like the Santa Grinch kind of thing? That's just what I'm thinking right now. How do I know? Fox means fake. My editor's telling me. Oh. Okay, so it is like a kind of like a Grinch thing going. Okay. All right. Forward.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
There we go. So, now this token, I forgive me, you can't see through this. This token is a nice little way the game has. If you fail and die, which I may do from time to time. If we fail and die, if I were to succeed as this token, I will grab this token. The card will evolve into its brand new form, and you will still get the reward, even if I don't finish the mission correctly. So, your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child.
Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says I used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake.
As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back,
Remember, if you meet a forest folk, get me a lemon cake.
In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the wind. You attempt to find its origin. So, once again, 75% chance of success in here. We will absolutely succeed! Yes! Woo. You follow the song through the thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in a golden summon lights. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent, housed of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. The voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this.
That's
token.
ours. We win it. We keep it. Nothing will prevent me, aside from like a computer malfunction, to keep that coin. And it will evolve into a brand new form, which is actually a pretty good card. We'll show you guys that when we get to it.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
Trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. I can read. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surrounded their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores.
Whoever heard of a thief talking about fair shares?
Spits one.
You turn up and boss us around. We barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I stabbed anyone.
Days. I just imagine my head like an old timer guy just going, back in my day, we used to stab everybody once a week. Twice if we felt like they needed it. Leader notices you approach and waves you over. As much as I'd like to continue this discussion regarding stabbing, I'm afraid I have urgent business with that fellow over there. He greets you and whispers,
Keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble.
I tell him gold cannot repay for my amulet. It's worth far more than gold. It is a precious story plot thing for me. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Second rule, kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to stab me. Mug me. The leader hurries away to hide. So, leader card gets tossed away, the greed comes and attacks me. And, okay. Now as reliable as they always are.
Give us your staff or we'll stab you up,
growls one of them. I consider my options. I could kill them all or give them my ill-gotten loot. I mean my rightfully gained loot. I'm gonna stab them all. So, drag weapon and we're prepared to deal with the miscreants. By the way, perform a quick riposte by attacking immediately after defending from an enemy attack. Because of our shield, and not because I have my mace. I will show you the mace soon. Here we are. I love the little like arrow we have in the shield, by the way. Alright, nice little bridge fight. Come, fight me, brigands. There we go, that's our riposte. Oh, Alright, let's actually, you know, I don't need to demonstrate anything more to you guys, right? So I can actually win this without getting hit. Oh! Never mind. Here's a finisher. I'm very vulnerable when I do a finisher, so I need to be very cautious of anybody around when I do that. Okay, there we go. There. I think I hurted my sword there. Not bad, I gotta say. It's good. I'm so bad at this game. They're literally lighting up green. Okay, there you go. And yeah. Ooh. Nice little gladiatorial way of finishing him off. It's a tutorial. I'm getting beat up already. Alright, warm up. First recording of the day. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the cards before him. He ends his hand. My name is Maliclips, bard extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering gaze. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surprise. Wait! Let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. Oh, really? They were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. I was forgiven. Yes, yes. You stare at the amulet. It doesn't seem very familiar to you. Oh, Malcolm says, stretching his head. He opens a small satchel. So, which one is yours? I could take the noble lion, the infamous Egyptian, the bull, nuzzling food, or the raven, eagle thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna chin on this guy right now, so I might just go with the sun guy. We'll get a better glimpse of all these as we're going through here. So if you guys want me to take another one, let me know in the comments down below, and I will switch for you. All right, that's my father's amulet. A Sun King amulet. It suits you. Very similar facial structure. So you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. I have befriended Maliclips the trickster. We should probably get to know each other, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Maliclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Considering my life isn't going to last very long with this guy around, I can see us being friends for life. Or like a month or two, whichever comes first. Now we dive into the Great Abyss again, and welcome to the very limited character creation. So I'll try to make him look like me as much as possible, which is quite hard with my dashing lack of hair. Alright. We're going to change some things on you, so let's go. Nope. Yeah, we'll go with you. Hair-wise, I got a bit of hair. Black. Oh, okay, well, they don't have like brown. I guess I'll just go blonde for a little bit here. Kevin. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So now here's all the amulets for you guys that want to see. So there's a pharaoh one. Kind of look like a snake, actually. There's like the beak one, the bull one, the lion one, or the snake-looking one. So I'll just go with this one for now. You guys want me to change it up? Let me know. And my colors. I got red and white, blue and green, red, green, white, red. I'm going to do this one for now. Once again, if you guys want me to change it, let me know in the comments down below, and we will finish. The cards fall back. I will draw them anytime. The only thing I can't change is if I'm a guy or a girl once you get to this point. So for those of you who wanted to change back between them, sorry. From the Eastern Belt, eh? You don't say. Good sort of folk from the Eastern Belt. Very trusting. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Meyrbridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Maliclips eyes a petty traitor hiking up the road. So, it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there. Bye! I see him just running off in the sunset. You know, right now, normally if I was a good conscious soul, I would just walk away the other way, just leave this guy, but there's something about him. Some story-based idea that tells me I really should wander with this guy and help him out. I really can't tell what.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong, clever, wise. The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
Wait, so yes, we're lying about yes. So this card is an interesting card. The card gains power as many times as you use it, but once you complete it or fail it, it will reset. This card is either really bad, like, I say really bad, so it can only give me 10 gold now if I were to succeed. Down the road, I could give you 30 or nothing. So if I use this card through multiple playthroughs, I want to save this card and have it be built up to a good amount of gold that I feel confident in grabbing at that point. Or it can just give me nothing. So this is one of those interesting card mechanics where you want to just keep like a mindset on this. So you enter the competition. You enter a competition of strength and affair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from the traveling trope of acrobats. Alright, here's a dice game. The dice game, you know, you just roll it.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Yeah, there we go. 10, I need 16!
Victory. You are learning.
I'm learning. You roll the die and you win. So if I did fail that, I could re-roll a select number of dice one more time off the standard by itself. So that number will go up as we go. So that was a really lucky roll for us. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives you a disappointing backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings and cartwheels out the door. 10 gold for our troubles. Not bad. You take a reward from the pursuer on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. 20 gold next time we come back.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
As empires usually do. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Well, let's attempt to assist the distressed woman. Alright, come on. I need 12. 12. 15. Oh, and high in these low numbers. I'm glad. Alright. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I just I see like a fan in front of us waving. 10 more gold for our good fortune. 10 more life for our good fortune. You take the woman and continue on your way. If you fail that, you do get ambushed by bandits which are hiding in the bushes along with her. But we still get the gold either way.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of?
Living, surviving, money.
What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. I can stand and fight the fiends, or throw myself to the mercy of the rivers below. Normally I would like fighting these guys, but this is the tutorial, and I really kind of forgot what happens when you just leap in the water. Let's see what happens. You dive over the side of the bridge just in time, plunging into the cold water. Do I hit my head on anything? The dice have loved me, the dice have loved me, the dice have loved me. Oh, 18, the max, on a target of 11. I need these later on down the road. Can I just get Yahtzee? The Dice Devil achievement has been unlocked there. Cool. I'm probably forgetting all sixes. You plunge in the water, narrowly avoiding being impaled on the jagged, rocky riverbed. You notice remains of a swimmer who is not so lucky. You loot what you can before swimming away. I gained 5 gold from you. That's it. So normally if I did that, I would get a bit more gold and a choice of equipment. But, yeah, we'll have to remember that for next time.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
So I don't know much about the story of the game, but we'll unleash more of it as we kind of go in. You kind of have to make your own deduction about the world itself. Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wooden statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard. What's going on here? A friendly stable hand explains, in bygone age, our town was beset by half-men, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted these for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmingly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this. The statues are filled with food and gold, and we turn smashing it to bits with the club. You're welcome to join us, and you may even keep whatever falls out. What kind of food's in there? Just like cakes and crumpets and all that? Because I don't know if I want like a dollar with a cake crust on it. Correction, I will take $1 with a cake crust on it. Just saying. It's better. Probably bread, I'm assuming there. Well, I could carry on my way and ignore all the food and the gold in that giant bag. No, we're gonna beat the crap out of the bag and take all the money and the food out of it. The paradise ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with the club, and gather the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you'd like to take a turn. Yeah, I'll join in. Huge success, or failure. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, I get a basic success. The club strikes the chest of the tree-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Okay, 50-50. Yes! 15 gold for us. Nice, we got 50 there. You scramble and gather the bounty that you unleashed. Would you like to gather more? Absolutely. And let's try to go. Regret. Regrets. Before you can gather anything, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. Would you turn over? You leave. Wait, we don't hunt down the scoundrel that had the food? There's our food. I guess we have to be a hero, don't we?
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages.
So,
this will become a theme, I dare say.
Because it's the first one, and I'm knowing people are going to ask me about the wax, I'm going to pick... Oh, not the wax, the axe. I'm going to wax people with the axe. So people are going to ask me about this item, and I'm going to use it. Even though it's not good against the leaves, I'll just show you what this thing does and why you don't want to use it against them. You arrive at Mire Bridge with the sun beginning to dip below the horizon. You find Malcolm's perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Oh, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer, did you bring the gold? Bigness has arranged to meet by the graveyard. I mean, we've already explored everything, so let's go to the graveyard. What's the worst that could happen? You wonder whether the spot was chosen for seclusion or easy bozzy disposal. I'm gonna go with the second option there. And the first. Vigness greets Malcolm with a sly grin. Well, looks like you turned up after all. And with a lackey in too. We had our doubts, you know. He is the anarchist of greed. Oh. Bigness cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me from cutting off your head today? You reveal some gold. You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrounges in his pockets for some himself. I lose 50 gold to this buggart. The heavy satchel of riches land at Vignus' feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. So I'm guessing that's because I got a lot of gold there. That's our deal done, Malcolm says, worry obviously in his voice. No need for further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal. Vignus grins. You should have known the guild was never gonna let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Hey, half that gold that was not stolen is from me. I only stole a portion of that. Okay, I got the anarchists agreed, the 4 of greed coming in here, so these cards will be driving together. I had a full health bar. As that card, we're probably gonna see him in the fray as well. You the last card going into that like looms that much is the one that's gonna show up. Like you! Right. Bigness, praise. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw firebombs that cause fire damage. Firebombs fire. Yeah, okay, makes sense to me. Your armor is no use to you here. So if I were to have heavy armor down the road, it would just go right through my armor. Not good. Alright. I got the axe. Whoa! Okay. Evade! Whack! Whack! He doesn't have a health bar! Now, that's gonna be hard for me to hit them with my heavy weapon. So I'm gonna try to evade them. Heavy attack! Oh yeah, 52 damage. Ow. So I'm gonna see that green light up. If I'm not very careful with my timing, I will miss it, as my timing is much smaller for me when I have an axe and not a shield. Hadouken! Hey, we have not seen... Oh, there you are! Speak of the devil, and he will throw firebombs at you. Is that another one? Yeah! Okay. Finish him off. Ah, those look so cool. You and me, Bigness. Come on, buddy. Whoop! Yeah, so it's a tutorial. I can't die now, can I? Okay, luckily I did time that out. Come on. Last one and the finisher because he's an epic and a boss. Nice. Nice little guillotine in action there in the final guy. The job is done. The tail is done. Did I actually think I took some damage there, didn't I? Yeah, I failed a little bit. Apologies. Malcolm scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. You're buying. So, that's the fool. Which is us, by the way, still. Music comes on. I love this music, by the way, as you're ending it. As I open this up, listen to the music.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
For completing the Fool, we have gained the Cardinal Blade and the Bastion of Purification. We've also gained the Market Thief, Pious Tarts and Exotic Lies, Fork in the Road, and Arm Wrestling. For befriending Malcolm, we have gained Malcolm's Problem and the Trickster card himself. And because we upgraded that card, it breaks into the new form, calling itself the Old Maiden. And that is the Fool.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
So, if you guys are catching the playlist after I've already beaten all this, and there's only 22 episodes, then I never lost whatsoever. However, there's more than 22 episodes, there probably was a bit of a kerfuffle along the way. So, if you guys like the video, please consider liking the video. It's a new series, guys. It helps me out a great deal. Let me know what you guys want to watch. I can grab more of these out and bring them to you. Do hit the subscribe button down below, guys. It helps us out a great deal. And leave your comments. I love hearing those. So, guys, I will see you in the next one. Please have a good day, and goodbye. Bye.